It is a pleasant night here in the prison. I have just turned on all of the commands for you, chat. So, you know. I've turned on all the commands. That means most likely everyone will use one, and then we'll all have them all on cooldown all at once. But in case you're not insane, let's continue. I've changed none of the rules. Yeah, intake. Saw that coming. Whoops, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do, I've lost where the hell I am. I want to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. We'll have 5. And look, there's the prison lockdown. See, I think what will probably happen is at the beginning of every stream, they'll just go nuts. They're not going to use this in a sensible way and orchestrate it to where they can combo things together for maximum effect. They're just going to be like, I want to use it. Yay! And then off it goes, and then they'll all be on cooldown, and we can have some sensible things, which is great. Super gymnast, probably not. Not unless something big changes with that game. Biker Trash, hi, welcome. You're fired, says Radical Wolf. He wants me to fire 2 snipers. The 2 that are on break are fired. There you go. We can, of course, hire 2 more, and of course I will. We'll put them out front, though. 1, 2, there we go. They are back. Awesome, let's speed up time really quick. It's all on, see, they use the lockdown during sleep time. I'm completely okay with that. Like, go, you go. Make it happen, man. So the lockdown's been used, the intake's been used, and now your fired's been used. Cool stuff, all right. Great work. And we get to do the lockdown throughout the entire sleep period. Also nice, I'm okay with that. Let's do it. Prison manufacturing, we need to make 30 license plates. We've been working on that. We're half done with that, which is kind of cool. We have to feed everybody, which will be fairly easy to do, I predict. I predict. I don't know. And there is lockdown done. There we go. Lockdown. Everyone gets to go back to what they were doing. It's work lockup period. Off you go, folks. Get yourself sorted out. Make me some money. Make me some license plates. It's all wonderful. Hello, Mike Takumi. Welcome back to the stream, man. How long does lockdown last? 2 hours in-game. 2 in-game hours is how long lockdown lasts. So holy moly, holy moly. Lots and lots of contraband coming through the kitchen. Lovely. I love to see all that tick, tick, tick. Somebody left a... Forbid the workshop, okay? Now, so I'll address a couple of comments that I've received as well. Just give me a second. First thing I'm gonna do to discourage them from walking in here, right, is I need to access only. And then I need to make sure that you can only leave, and you can only leave, and you can only, sorry, I don't want you to go that way at all, actually, so no, you can only go in this way, yep. And then you can only go that way. So this should prevent them from entering this workshop. And then to top it all off, we'll go minimum security on that. So that will forbid access to that until roughly 8:50 a.m. tomorrow. Won't be able to do anything with the workshop till about 8:50 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, they're eating now. That's great. So a couple of things. Want to address a couple of comments. First, I don't know how nobody noticed this. I'm really happy you said something because I probably would have never noticed it. This morgue is actually not a morgue, and it is not a morgue because it has not been marked as one. Where in the world is it though? Seriously? M-O. I can never find rooms. And this menu is still absurd in its organization. So, there. Second thing was, workshop. Somebody said, you can forbid access just by locking the doors. Okay, that's true. Absolutely could. I could do so by locking these 2 doors, except for the fact that this is a lockless door. Can't lock that door. Can't lock the door. What happens if you can't lock the door? Or if I go here and I say, you can forbid access by locking the doors. Okay, lock this door, lock this door, lock this door, lock this door, lock this door. Well, okay, what just happened? Cooks are completely trapped in the kitchen. The staff just gets trapped. I don't want to do that. Infirmary, completely trapped. I don't want to do that. Also, this, again, is a lockless door. So if I lock this like that, they can still get in. The access only plan that I was doing there before, canceling programs. You guys are wonderful people. You guys are wonderful people. Cancel all programs. The locking door method allows them to get in if they have to, as far as like a pass-through, like cooks to do their job, but it prevents prisoners from getting in there, which is the entire point of it. The prevention of access is not meant to. It's not directed towards the staff. It's directed towards prisoners anyway. But that's the only way I can do it, unless the place has no lockless doors, which every location has at some point a lockless door, aside from the cell blocks over like in here. Like for example, this block, there's a lockless door here. They can still get in. There's a lockless door here. They can still get in. There's a lockless door here. These two areas here, they can still get in. So they'll get in if I do the locked door thing. Now the question you might say is, well, then you should change your doors to not be lockless doors. Well, no, that's not the rule. The rule is not I have to change the door to conform to what you want. The rule is this is my prison the way I want it, and you have to manipulate it. And I may or may not decide to design the prison in a way that counteracts some of the things that you can do to me, which like having lockless doors. So there you go. That's awesome. Mike, did you get to see your bad English? Yeah, your English was fine, man. Your English was fine. Okay, so anyway, just want to get those two comments out of the way. So thank you for warning me about the morgue, and I hope the lockdown thing makes more sense to you out there. Another person said, dude, notice the tunnels. Okay. I am looking for the tunnels. Where are my tunnels? I'm looking. Fix the library, please, says Fergie. Yes! I will fix the library. Just let me get a book. I'll beat it with a stick. Bit of a mess. Gets cleaned up pretty quickly, though. So, a workshop is forbidden. Unfortunately, we can't have any exports today. Probably gonna mean I lose money, so I do have a bank balance that is fairly high. I got a little bit of a savings just to kind of cushion myself for that kind of thing. They have work and free time right now, which they can work. They just can't work in the workshop. So what I'm thinking I want to do is talk about they can do classes, writing in diary. Yeah, can we get? Oh, I can't do programs, so there's no classes. There's no spiritual guidance, and their common room stuff. They're mostly just doing free time right now. I think most of them are just doing free time right now, and then there's some laundry being done. As far as needs go, clothing is starting to become a little bit of a concern. I'm not sure if it's because there's not enough people working here, they can't work long enough, or there's not enough machines. I'm not sure the cause of that. It might be the number of baskets as well. So how about I give them a couple of additional laundry baskets and see if that changes anything regarding their ability to get the laundry. I don't know if that will change anything or not. We'll find out. If I look at regime now, I could probably designate like right after yard time, maybe. Now, the more work time I have, the more likely they are to pass programs. So I think I have to wait on that. I think. Take staff cut and break 80%. We could probably boost this up a little bit. It's not required though, because our staff morale is still 100%. So we could actually come this down to like 70%. It's probably fine. When can I bring my programs back? When was it that we did it? I keep forgetting. Is it like, I think it's like, I forget what it was. We need, oh no, oh no. Oh, he got out. But you know what he did? He got out and tried to run away outside this. See that? See that? And then this guy, the sniper, right here, the sniper, he's all like, hold on. And he's like, okay, my hands are up. I'm not leaving. And then there's this guard who's all like, yeah, we got you, buddy. The look on his face. He's all like, oh no. There's an escape. Oh, wait. Never mind. He can't get out anyway. The sniper towers, they're doing their job. He's like, hold on there, son. You're not going anywhere. We're shooting to kill out here. Oh, yeah. You know what? We should probably do a shakedown. Let's do a shakedown inside. See if we can find any more additional tunnels. What else we got going on? I think at 7, it's like 7:45 or something, right? All right, can I open this up? Oh man, you know, I'm kind of thinking it's been more than long enough of forbidding this workshop at this point. Pretty sure it's been 24 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 24 hours. So there we go. There we go. Come on in and work, folks. Where the hell is it? All right, never mind. Don't come in and work, folks. It's gonna be fine. You have the day off. You have the day off until 10:45 tomorrow morning. 10:45. I need to remember that. 10:45. So we get our workshop back, but nobody's gonna work there. Okay. So yesterday they were attacking my food. When that didn't work, now they're gonna attack my money. I made $500 in profit yesterday. So I'm really thankful that I didn't spend anything yesterday. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait this out. And I still lost 6K. Like, even waiting it out, the repairs of everything they keep breaking and whatever, and then buying staff meals and all that stuff, I still lost 6 grand. So, how much does it cost? Finances, staff food, $5,200 for staff food. Regular food is $828. There's my 6 grand right there, just in food. So yeah, we lost a whole bunch of shit. And I can't replace it because you guys are assholes. I love it. I love it. So are we playing Hospital Architect? No, I don't know, like, oh, here's, nope. Foundations. Walls cannot be built on dirt? Wait, is that true? They sure can. They absolutely can. I thought they might have changed that because it said so in the notebook. Maybe that was their original intention and then it didn't work. This needs repaired. You never figure out. No, doesn't need repaired. This isn't reaching though. It should be. That should reach just fine. There it goes. That was weird. It was like flashing at me and then it wasn't. Just watch Charlie's quicksand video. Yeah, there you go. It's so old. God. Things I learned today. So old. My God. But you know, like, I've been doing stuff on YouTube for a very long time. So, like, I've had that YouTube account, I think, since early 2007. Yeah. I think I want to start designing protective custody. If I take the walls of this cell, let's make protective down here. Then we have to deal with these guys, like moving them. If I come this way with it, protective is out the back, which may not be the worst idea. We could have new facilities here. I'd like them to have their own dedicated facilities though. So let's just like take a second and imagine what it would be like to have an area like this that was exclusive to protective custody, like just like this. Take for a moment and decide, what would that be like if it was just like this? Well, if I was to put in cells on this one, we would take this out. We could also make protective custody able to interact with the psychologists then, so that would be good. They would also be able to interact with the cleaning cupboard, just have different times in which they could do it. So that would be one way to do it. through this little hallway. They'll be able to interact with these 3 things. And then we could go 1, 2, cell, like that maybe, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. This is our staff room still. Do we keep the staff room? Maybe. Nice try. Nice try. Too bad for you. So sad. My dogs are awesome. Where's my planning tool? So if I make this a 2 wide hallway instead, and then put the cells like this instead. Maybe protective custody could be dorms. Should protective custody be dorms? I don't often like dorms, but it might be the cheapest way to do it. But then I still need to keep, the wall needs to be here, you know? The wall needs to be there. This needs to be the wall for this. So I don't know where I went wrong here, and me counting. Yeah, maybe we'll do dogs, or maybe we'll do dorms. If I went like a big dorm right here, next to the, not next to the mailroom. Oh, right. Yeah, mailroom. Yeah, I think next to the mailroom here. If I went like this, a dorm here should probably cover everybody, like easily. And then we could put their other facilities here. For example, this should be left. I think we'll leave a space here and leave this open just because this is here. We could do individual cells, but I like the idea of them having like right here. Because if they're gonna dig outwards, they're probably gonna dig into here, and then we can just get them on the sniper towers. Besides, they'll actually be digging into the forestry, so they'll have to hop a fence anyway. I like this. This idea, I think, will work for me. I'm going to extend this to here. Extend that fence to here. It doesn't do anything yet, but it will once we get the building built. It's not quite time to give them... Yeah, let's speed up time because I want to get them back to work because we haven't made our license plate yet. And the longer I stay... So here's another thing about this. The way this is working, right? With like the interaction with the stream, right? Kanzi, welcome from Poland. Hi, that's awesome. How are you? The way this is working with the interactive part of the stream is that the longer I leave it on 1 speed, the more impact Twitch chat can have on my prison. Because their cooldowns for their commands are in real time, but their effects take place in game time. So by slowing game time down, I make it to where they can do more things to me in a shorter amount of time game time wise. So I actually should run at 3 times speed more often to limit their effects. I like it. I think we'll do that. I'm also going to start another Mars colony. I want to do another surviving Mars colony with all the new stuff, and I want to have interactive elements with that as well. I'm thinking of different things that I could do that would that Twitch chat can do to me while I'm doing that. So if you can think of something that we can do as far as like commands go for interrupting me or somehow sabotaging me, etc. for surviving Mars, please let me know. I'm also looking, and I don't know if anyone will use it, but we'll see. I'm also looking for a command that can be implemented into Twitch chat that will help me. Not everything should hurt me. Some things might want to help me, and I think one command we're going to implement next stream is going to be reset. It'll be like the reset. And any effects that are currently in effect, any type of policy or any type of impact on me that is currently active will be instantly canceled as if it just expired. So if you guys compound a whole bunch of things on top of me and then someone decides to reset it, there you go. That could be cool. That could be cool. But I don't know if anybody will actually use it, of course. It has to be used, but I'm giving someone the option if they're like, I don't want to harm Charlie's prison. I want to help him. There you go. You can, somebody, He my hero, baby. You really think anyone will use that? That's what he said. Mike, what are you doing? Rubs nipples suggestively. What? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It could happen. So how much would this building cost me? If I wanted to make this whole thing, it cost me 20 grand, that whole structure. Is it too big? I think it is. I think it is. I think it's too big. So, also, we're gonna need a way for them to get out. So I'm actually thinking this will be the wall, and this will be a hallway instead. So this ends up being a path. This ends up being a pathway. So the door will go there. We could put another door here. It's like an airlock kind of thing, but I don't think it's necessary. So if this, let's say this is too big, and I'm pretty sure it is. If we stop it here instead, so we would have probably kitchen could be here instead, and then we'd open this up as a pathway as well. Canteen can go here, and then we'd have another room here, maybe. Maybe we can have a pathway here as well. Yeah, we could do something like this with it. Indoor yard for them. I think so. We need classrooms. We could put those maybe down here. So they could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like something like this. 2 different classrooms down here. It's not really even, so we'll go like that. And then staff room can be there, but I don't think it's necessary. What are we missing? Shop. I'll put a shop right here. And then that can be to the yard. So their free time, they can also shop. Staff room is there. We can leave this part open. Maybe we can put a couple of phones in this common area here, perhaps. And then we could extend this section for, I don't know. Maybe protective custody should have a yard, or should have a workshop. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe protective custody should have a workshop. Have their own workshop. Why can't they work? Why not? Why not make them work too? We should totally make them work as well. There's no reason why they can't. I don't want to harm Charlie's prison, said no one ever. We'll find out. We'll find out who wants to be a traitor. Who's the inside man? Who have I recruited as my informants? Huh? Who have I recruited as my informants? We will find out. Yes, we will. I just need exports. You guys are draining my income. 6,000 bucks now, and I haven't built anything. I just haven't built a thing. It's 8 o'clock. I think that means my programs can come back now. So workshop. It's okay. No. I need my. Oh no. I need my programs back. But what I don't. Oh dear. I need the programs back. It's the work time. It's the regime that has to change, damn it. Let's do work lockup, and then we'll do another work lockup, and then we do work free time here. Work lockup, and then we'll do a work lockup. Less free time, more punishment. Yes, that sounds good. If I do, it says, real perimeter walls of 50 meters squared. So is that just a 50 tile wall? I don't think it is. I think it's a 50 by 50. Hence 50 squared. Release 3. Release 50 prisoners. And we get a big advance. Have 100 prisoners pass parole hearings. Oh. Have release 50 prisoners. I'm gonna do this. It's a pretty sizable advance. And we already did it. Nice. Nice. Okay, good. Carpentry apprenticeship program. Build your first forestry. Did that. Build a forestry every other day, and build a forestry every other day until you have 5. What? Can I just have one big one? Hire 4 gardeners. I can do that. Build 2 carpenter's tables. Have that already. Have 2 prisoners pass carpentry course. We're working on that. Produce 10 beds. Let's work on that. Yeah, let's work on that. Big advance. 80,000 bucks. That's what we got. All right, so I think build the first forestry. It says build a forestry every day, every other day until you have 5. So if I go, if I separate this into 2 separate forestries, right? And then there's 60%, and then here's 80%. And here is 100%. Good. Hire 4 gardeners. Well, we can do that. 1, 2. Ho, ho, ho. Look what we've done. We're getting there. We're getting there. Workshop. We have the 2 carpenter's tables. What we don't have is the 2 people that have passed carpentry training. So programs, production, carpentry apprenticeship. We have a student. We have a student, a single student. And it is this guy. Suneko Nadashiko. Infamous for hacking CERN. It's a Japanese programmer and hacker who was arrested in 2015 after he was spotted buying taiyaki at a stall and sharing it with a Nico. What? I don't know what that means. 30% reoffending chance, though. I know what that means. And he's very close to parole. He has no success chance at all, but he hasn't actually gone to the program yet. When does that program start? Program Carpentry Apprentice is from 3 to 5, and it's not quite 3 yet, so I want to see how his chances are. To have a small number, not a good idea to have a classroom or workshop specifically for them. You know, you're right. You're kind of right about that. Yeah. I'm gonna wait on building these buildings yet anyway. 88,000 bucks sounds really nice. Exports also sounding nice. 3 o'clock, that's when the training program is. So let's see how well Mr. Suneko does. We have injuries, and my staff do not go out and get them. Our health rating has been lower because of that too. Let's go. Okay, hold on. There he is. What's your chances? Oh, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. We're gonna need some serious XCOM odds. Some serious XCOM RNG happening there. We're gonna need like cheater alien rolls on that guy. That's gonna suck. He's really sucking at that. I know. I know. All right, let's go with protective custody. So if I start the planning here on this again, let's take this away. I think this facility is big enough for pretty much anything we want on them. We could turn one of these into a visitor center as well. Let visitors. Maybe this can be visitors, and then this down here could be the yard. That's possible. This can be a visitor area. We could even make this area a visitor area because it's less... I think we're going to do it. So the first thing I need to do is move the guard tower. So I'm going to dismantle this, and we're going to move it down to the spot. Let's move it up a little bit here. So they'll build this. And then once that's built, this is okay. It'll stay as a foundation, but then everything else will become a protective custody wing. Yes. Submitted. That will be our protective custody wing. I am excited about such a thing. I am. This, however, now becomes much harder for them to get. So I actually have a staff room, which is nice, but I could extend it and make it bigger. So I'm gonna need a different staff room. Let's clone this room. And I need foundation to clone. I wish it would clone foundation as well. Okay, guard tower's back in, but now he's got to travel a really long distance to get to warmth, which is why we're making this. Then these guys can still move. It's just a little bit further walk, but they can still get to warmth. I need 2 prisoners to pass carpentry. Ugh. It's gonna be hard, especially since he's up for parole soon. Potentially. My parole cutoff is 21%. Hygiene's bad. They will... Let's do a shakedown. This needs an entrance. Of course it does. We'll go with a staff door. No, a staff door, not a remote door. Put the staff door there for now. That lets them get through. We're also going to eventually tear out this wall, and we'll have the walkway be here. They'll have to kind of zigzag themselves through, but it gives me an opportunity to put a metal detector here if I want to. They can go to psychologists themselves and the cleaning cupboard and access it through this whole thing. with, yeah, I like it. I like it. Look at all the contraband we're getting. It's pretty wild. We're not uncovering any tunnels, though. Should I get a dog? Hang on, maybe not. Kelvin Heller, the media has moved on to something else, and the bill banning weight benches in the yards has been repealed. Cool. All I need to do is go to yard and make this a yard once again. Just like that. There's weight benches in the yard. Okay, hang on. Wall is destroyed. Not the worst thing in the world. It's on the outside. We have multiple layers of perimeter fence, so it's not the end of the world. It does mean that they can get out, but if they were to tunnel here and get out right now, this sniper would, of course, have at it. Sniper would have his day with him. So that's not a big deal. This forestry needs to be staff only as well. Export should be staff only as well. This little section here is kind of like no access. There is access there. Should we do something with this space? Is there really a need for this space? It just provides an extra fence. So if they get over this fence, then they still have to get through this fence, which is the reason why that's there. And then they have to get through this fence. There's just a lot of fences. I'm trying to counter their ability to climb fences by just having a whole bunch of fences. Let's just eliminate these. I don't need the multiple barricades, do I? Well, no, actually I kind of do. Cancel that, because these guys can access this. I need a way to choke this off to where there is a staff-only area. Yeah, this has to actually stay. Drain the money, Charlie, drain it. No, I have 70K, I'm not gonna drain it.